Mark Carney apparently has a message for Donald Trump, and we're going to go over it today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel for this Thursday, March 20th. This dreary Thursday, March 20th, if you're in the area where I'm in. And we're going to warm things up a little bit by watching this video that Mark Carney did while he was touring Europe. He went to go see Emmanuel Macron, and he went to see the British Prime Minister and hear what they have to say about how Canada is being treated by Trump. Notice that they themselves won't say anything publicly about how Trump is treating Canada. This is actually one of the questions that Carney is asked. And we're going to take a look at this video clip here from CNN. Let's watch and listen.
A sign of the times, perhaps, with Canada's new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, breaking with tradition and travelling to Europe, not the United States, on his first official foreign trip. Carney was greeted warmly by the French President, Emmanuel Macron, and then in London, Carney met with his British counterpart, Sir Keir Starmer. The emphasis on Canada and Europe standing together side by side. And Carney did not hold back in his criticism of the US President.
Nobody's come out forcefully and said those comments about the 51st state are just not on. Do you think that our traditional allies are not sticking their necks out because they're concerned that if they say something that'll anger President Trump, that they'll be next?
No, I think our traditional allies are so sick of how Canada has behaved in the last 10 years that they don't want to stick their necks out for us, especially with Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump has a bit to do with it because of his retaliatory actions that he is known to take. But I think a big part of it, and the largest part of it, is how Justin Trudeau, before Mark Carney, portrayed Canada on the national stage. There are tons of clips of Justin Trudeau being snubbed by world leaders that are traditionally our allies. And I don't see this changing with Mark Carney anytime soon. And we're about to listen to how Carney has to answer that question.
I think I would take seriously what the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom said today. I don't think one needs to respond to every comment about another country. Look, we can stand up for ourselves. It's Canada strong. We can stand up for ourselves.
Look, a slogan. I thought slogans were not how you won elections, according to the Liberal Party. But again, with the Canada Strong. And notice how he's talking. He's trying to sound calm, but he's sounding more like he doesn't care about what he's saying. He's like, yeah, we can stand up for ourselves. It's Canada Strong, whatever. Why am I answering these questions? Like, that is how he sounds. He doesn't sound like he's being calm and collected. He sounds like he just simply doesn't give a shit.
We've called out those comments. They're disrespectful. They're not helpful. And they need to stop before, and they will have to stop before we sit down and have a conversation about our broader partnership with the United States.
Or what, Mr. Carney? What will you do if Trump doesn't stop with the 51st state comments? What actions are you willing to take, sir, to ensure that Donald Trump doesn't continue those remarks?
But we're Canada. We don't need other people to come to our aid. This trade uncertainty, the actual terror, we don't need other people to come to our aid.
We don't need other people to come to our aid. Well, historically speaking, like, we've done a lot of helping, yes, but I mean, we wouldn't have won the War of 1812 if we didn't have a little bit of help from the indigenous population. So don't say we don't need people to come to our aid.
this trade uncertainty, the actual tariffs, but then also the uncertainty around what other trade actions could be taken by the world's largest economy are having an impact. They're having an impact on the United States itself. That impact on the United States will continue to grow. The impact of weakening U.S. economy has an impact on everyone else. But of course it has a direct impact as well on the affected countries. It's not welcome.
It's not welcome. No, of course it's not welcome. It's not supposed to be welcome, Mark Carney. It's supposed to make people feel uncomfortable. Holy balls. What are you talking about? It's not welcome. Well, of course not. Of course it's not welcome.
What we see is a number of things, a number of measures that we can take ourselves. We can't control the trade policy of the United States. We don't pretend to control policies of other countries. What we can control is our own domestic economic policy. There's many opportunities in Canada. It's a very strong economy, but it could be much stronger. We could have one Canadian economy instead of 13.
No, we do not need to glom all the provinces together into one economy. That's not a thing that needs to happen, sir. I don't think you understand interprovincial politics, interprovincial culture, interprovincial anything. No, we don't need one big Canadian economy. We have the federal economy and then we have the provincial economy.
Millions of houses that Canadians need. We can diversify our trading relationships. We can build new trading corridors, and we can fully realize what Canada is, which is an energy superpower in both clean and conventional energy, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to get stronger, while those who take trade actions get weaker.
Okay, so he's basically in a really soft-spoken voice that means nothing, saying, we'll trade with other people, we'll adapt our own energy sources, and I don't know what he's talking about, the one economy and not 13. That just seems like an incredibly bad idea. I don't understand what he means by doing that. That is like not even the most ambitious globalist in the United States is like, let's make all of the states into one economy for the entire country. Like, that's a dumb idea. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm Paula Newton in New York. You have been listening to Mark Carney there.
So that is Carney's message to Donald Trump. His Stop with the 51st state comments or I won't talk to you. Don't make mean talk. Don't make mean comments about my country before I won't talk to you about trade. And he makes it in the most bored, nonchalant, like, these comments are going to have to stop before we talk about our trade negotiations, and we're going to open up new trading corridors with other countries, and we're going to become a conventional and clean energy superpower, and when the hell is this press conference going to be over? It's like that's honestly what Mark Carney sounded like, and that's how our new prime minister sounds. He sounds bored. Even when he says Canada strong, he's just like, it's Canada strong. Yeah, whatever. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, you insane man? Oh my Lord. Okay, that is what I have for you this morning. I'm sure I will have more for you later today. But I just wanted to share with you Mark's lackluster message with Donald Trump that Donald Trump is going to listen to and, quite frankly, probably laugh at and go, see, this is why I wanted to deal with the liberal and not the conservative. Look how weak the liberal guy is. Like, you know what I mean? That's honestly what Trump is going to think. And he would be right to think that, because Mark Carney is showing his weakness right now. and it's sad. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys have a good March 20th, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.